In a major cybersecurity development, authorities in Canada and the United States have disclosed a sophisticated cyber espionage campaign orchestrated by Salt Typhoon, a threat actor group reportedly affiliated with the Chinese Ministry of State Security. The group is accused of breaching a Canadian telecommunications provider by exploiting a critical vulnerability in Cisco IOS XE software, tracked as CV2023-20198. This vulnerability, although previously disclosed and patched by Cisco in 2023, remained unaddressed in the victim's infrastructure, leaving the door open for attackers to walk right in. Once inside the compromised environment, Salt Typhoon exfiltrated sensitive configuration files from at least 3 network devices. They also set up a generic routing encapsulation tunnel, or GRE tunnel, which allowed them to covertly reroute network traffic to external servers they controlled. This tactic is particularly alarming because it enables stealth data exfiltration and persistent surveillance, often without triggering alarms on standard security monitoring systems. The attack took place in mid-February 2025, but authorities believe the reconnaissance phase likely began much earlier. Salt Typhoon, also known by threat intelligence labels Estries and UNC 2286, has been linked to a growing number of telecom-related breaches globally. In the past, the group has infiltrated networks in the United States, Italy, and South Africa, often targeting critical internet infrastructure, telecommunications backbones, and managed service providers. Their operational pattern is clear: they exploit widely used but lightly maintained devices, stay embedded for long periods, and extract valuable intelligence, all while avoiding detection. What separates Salt Typhoon from ransomware gangs or financially motivated attackers is their focus on espionage, not extortion. Their activities align with broader geopolitical goals, including strategic intelligence gathering, surveillance, and potential manipulation of communication networks. This is cyber warfare, conducted not with malware or flashy attacks, but through calculated, low-noise, high-impact campaigns aimed at infrastructure targets with long-term value. The attack has triggered a joint cybersecurity advisory from the Canadian Centre for Cybersecurity and the US Federal Bureau of Investigation, warning that similar vulnerabilities could exist in networks beyond the telecom sector. Specifically, the advisory notes that unpatched Cisco IOS XE systems are at high risk, particularly those used in energy, finance, healthcare, and public sector agencies. If left unresolved, these systems could become gateways for unauthorized data access or even sabotage. The incident also highlights a recurring theme in cybersecurity: the gap between vulnerability disclosure and patch implementation. While Cisco acted swiftly in late 2023 to provide a fix for CV2023-20198, many organizations failed to apply it, often due to lack of resources, misconfigured asset management systems, or internal delays in patch approval cycles. That delay gave Salt Typhoon the window they needed. To combat such threats, security experts recommend a multi-layered defense strategy. First and foremost, organizations must apply vendor patches immediately, especially for network infrastructure. Second, it's critical to audit access logs, device configurations, and routing behaviors regularly. Any unexpected GRE tunnel or unapproved routing pathway should be investigated immediately. Third, block administrative interfaces from public internet exposure and enforce least privilege access policies for staff and third-party vendors. Lastly, companies should implement multi-factor authentication across all network devices, conduct regular red team simulations, and ensure that incident response plans are in place and well practiced. The Salt Typhoon breach is not just a wake-up call for the Canadian telecom sector, it's a signal to global enterprises that nation-state level threats are real, patient, and evolving. Cybersecurity is no longer just an IT issue, it's a matter of national security, economic stability, and critical infrastructure resilience. As organizations around the world continue to digitize operations, the question is no longer if they will be targeted, but when, and whether they'll be ready.